What's up, gang? All right, come edit this photo from Italy with me in like 5 minutes or less. Okay, first things first, I'm working top to bottom here in Lightroom. So I want to straighten this image out. Looks a little crooked to me. I'm just gonna pop it over. Boom, that feels good. Composition is first, for me at least. I see a little motor in the bottom that I wanna cut out. Bring this down to a little bit more like of a happy rule of thirds play. You got the sky up top, this land and boats kind of in the middle, and then water in the bottom. I'm liking that composition. That feels a lot better. Okay, next thing is I want to brighten this, but I don't want to like wash it out, you know? I just want to bring up the like light, and I'm going to bring the color up too. Looks a little cold, so I'm going to warm it just a bit, and then this whole thing is washed out to me. So what I'm doing is going in my curves and making an S curve. This also is where I'm gonna make this have a bit of a vintage look, which matches the Italy vibe. You can see if I bring this up, especially in the trees here, I'm gonna fade these blacks just a little bit less, but that gives me a bit of that vintage vibe. So I'm liking this contrast a little bit more, but these, like the beach in some of this is too white. It's like too contrasty, and a little cold still. So I'm gonna, warm it just a little bit, actually a little less tight. I like that. I'm gonna go down like 1 towards green on tint. I'm liking that. Bring contrast up just a little bit, because what I'm gonna do here is play with the clarity. Clarity is the sauce, y'all. If you crank it, in my opinion, it looks terrible. And if you do too much, it looks like you have like mist in your eyes. So I like to play in like the 20s-ish. Yeah, it's looking nice. That's gonna add a bit of a dreamy effect to it that I really like. And although it makes it like a little soft, like a little smooth, I like to add grain to my photos in like the 20s. And I'll bring the size up a little bit. I kind of play with like this angle of these three qualities, just like add an angle. That's my sauce. And that grain is gonna add a bit of a vintage look in like these boats. Add to the dimension, add some character, add to a bit of that vintage vibe, that Italy feel. I like it in the sky too. I might even go up to like 26, easy. And that offsets with the clarity really beautifully. Okay, I want to go to color next, and I'm not going to really do much. I actually surprisingly want to add some saturation to the blues. Usually I drop saturation in blues, but I want to bring this water out. I want to really like highlight that beautiful blue in that water, especially in contrast of the largely like orange, red, and a little bit of green in the land. So I'm bringing that up. I'm going to yellow the oranges a little bit and just drop them just a bit, and actually yellow the reds just a bit too. And then I like that a lot color wise. I think it could pop a little bit more, which I like to do with vibrance. I'm gonna go up like a bit. 15 is kind of a lot for me, and I'm even gonna bring the saturation up a bit too. I don't want to overdo it where it's like that looks super fake, cartoony fake, which I think is dumb. But if I'm like in here, this is looking really tasty, and accentuated, and the colors are popping, but it's not looking overdone. Really how I like to edit my photos is like, I want the natural beauty to be accentuated. I want things to look natural. I don't want them to look like super, even like artistic. I still want it to look natural. So I'm bringing out what's naturally there. I actually think this could be a little warmer to hit on that like, warm Italian beach vibe, and maybe even a little brighter, like up 1. This is a super simple edit, super quick. I'm gonna drop the highlights just a little. I'm gonna leave these, but drop the blacks just a little. I'm liking that. I'm liking this. It's maybe a little bright. Yeah. I'm not even gonna play with this. I don't need to do anything here. I think maybe I wanna bring this up just a bit. Maybe do a little green in the shadow tint. And I mean, honestly, y'all, this photo's already cool, but it's just not doing anything. This, I would like hang on my wall. Check this out. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, that looks really good. It doesn't look unnatural. The green in here is like natural, is like actually algae that was there. I'm loving this blue. It doesn't look overdone. I'm loving the buildings. They look natural. The green in the trees is popping. Yeah, I'm super satisfied with this. There's your before, there's your after. This is so simple. I'm not even using a preset. I'm really like not doing that much, y'all. But it just goes to show like it doesn't have to take that much. So thank you for watching. I'm really excited to share this with y'all. If this is helpful, let me know. And if you want to see more tutorials, let me know. Let's get it.